They say curiosity killed the cat. But for one infamous YouTuber, it wasn't curiosity. It was a prank gone wrong that led straight to handcuffs. Picture this. You're strolling through BGC, the bustling business district of Manila, when a foreigner grabs a security guard's hat, tries to snatch another's gun, and even jokes about robbing a woman, all while live streaming. Sounds like a bad joke, right? Well, it wasn't. That was just a day in the life of Vitaly Zdorovetskiy, a Russian-American vlogger known for pushing the envelope in the world of prank videos. But here's the kicker. Vitaly took it too far, and now he's in the Philippines facing some serious consequences. What happened next? Let's dive into this messy situation. For those who aren't familiar, Vitaly Zdorovetskiy isn't just any prankster. He's a YouTube veteran with over 10 million subscribers. But his rise to fame wasn't built on clean, friendly humor. No. His stunts were the type that made your stomach drop. He's known for outrageous acts like storming the FIFA World Cup final in 2014, climbing the iconic Hollywood sign in 2016, and running onto the field at the World Series in 2019. If that sounds crazy, well, it gets crazier. Vitaly's pranks weren't just about getting laughs. They were about shocking people, making them question what was real and what was staged. And for the most part, his audience ate it up. But here's the problem. You can only push the envelope so far before it rips. Fast forward to April 1st, 2025. And no, this wasn't an April Fool's joke. Vitaly's latest stunt took place in Bonifacio Global City, BGC, one of Manila's most upscale and tightly secured districts. Now, normally, BGC is home to high-end restaurants, towering skyscrapers, and the occasional celebrity sighting. But that day, it became the backdrop for one of the most bizarre pranks you could imagine. As usual, Vitaly was live streaming to his millions of followers, looking for his next big laugh. But what he did next was more of a nightmare than a joke. In front of a crowd, Vitaly harassed security guards. Actually tried to grab their hats, attempted to seize a police officer's gun, and even went as far as threatening to rob a woman, all while laughing and egging on the crowd. Now, in the world of pranks, this was crossing the line by a mile. People weren't laughing anymore. They were pissed. As you can imagine, the Philippine public wasn't having it. While some of his viewers found it hilarious, the locals were furious. Filipinos take pride in their respect for others, especially towards law enforcement. The backlash was immediate and intense, with hashtags like #DeportVitaly trending on social media. By April 2nd, the Bureau of Immigration, BI, wasn't just reading tweets. They were taking action. The day after his reckless prank, Vitaly was arrested at his hotel in Pasay City. The charge? Being an undesirable foreign national who violated Philippine laws, not to mention the public disturbance he caused. Now, some might say this is overkill, but let's be honest here. When you start disrespecting local authorities and public safety, there are consequences. And Vitaly learned that lesson the hard way. According to BI Commissioner Joel Anthony Viado, the arrest was clear-cut. Disruptive behavior like this will not be tolerated. Our country is a place for tourists and visitors, but they need to follow the rules just like everyone else. The tone was stern, and the decision was final. Vitaly's stint in the Philippines had come to an end. Not in the way he envisioned, though. But here's the thing. This isn't just about a random prank gone wrong. This is about the toxic nature of some of these pranks that have swept through social media in recent years. Vitaly, like many influencers before him, became addicted to shock value, to the point where he seemed to have lost all regard for people's safety and dignity. It's easy to see why his antics escalated over time. When you've been getting millions of views for things like stealing a police officer's hat, it's hard to reel it back. The audience's thirst for the next big thing can make creators push boundaries in ways they might regret later. The question here is, did Vitaly go too far this time, or was he just unlucky? After all, his pranks have gotten him arrested before, so why did he think this one would go unpunished? Let's not forget that this isn't Vitaly's first brush with the law. Over the years, he's built a reputation for pushing boundaries, both legally and morally. He's been arrested multiple times in the US for pranks that crossed lines, but his fame only grew as his stunts got wilder. He's literally made a career out of defying social norms. In 2014, he caused chaos at the FIFA World Cup final when he stormed the pitch, earning himself an arrest. In 2016, he was apprehended after climbing the Hollywood sign in an illegal stunt that he later tried to monetize as part of his brand. In 2019, he ran onto the field during the World Series, again arrested, again viral. But this time in the Philippines, he took it too far. Can have consequences, especially when the stunts become too outrageous to ignore. For the Filipino public, it's also a reminder that respect and civility go a long way, even in the world of pranks. Sure, laughter is a part of life, but it's not worth losing respect for others. So, what do you think? Did Vitaly take it too far, or was he just trying to entertain his audience? Should influencers like him be held to a higher standard? Let us know in the comments below.